Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of NieR Automata, and a special early hello to Caroluna. Caroluna, I hope that you're having a great weekend so far. We're recording this on a Saturday morning. Also, we got an interesting PM from somebody who said that there's actually charge attacks for both light and heavy weapons. So I wanted to check that out real quick, as well as like partial charge attacks. So we're gonna go check that out. Yeah, just start game, I think. Carolina is having a great weekend so far. That is good. There's nothing quite like having a rough week at work and then not having the weekend to recharge. And believe me, we all hit moments like that in our lives. Now, Carolina, we've made a few changes to the stream. Specifically, we've changed it over to the NVENC encoder. I'm just gonna sort of rotate around here to try to see if it looks semi-okay. We are still trying to fix the blurriness, so my apologies to everybody who has, like, you're looking at the stream, and especially the details in the background seem really pixelated. That is very particular to this game. The other things that we're streaming at the time, multiple other games are not experiencing that, so we are continuing to tinker with it to see if we can get that squared away. So before I go swinging my sword around, let's go outside here. Carolina, if you can give any feedback on specifically if the frame rate is messed up or if there's any trouble with the stream, do let us know. All right, let me check our map also. This is your Hobbit Betrayers. So as far as we know, you can't, like, we can't do anything here. However, before we jump into the big pit, and believe me, we are gonna go jump into the big pit, what I wanted to do was, yeah, so I want to go over here, but not to do the brown belt. I want to hunt a couple of the dinosaur robots that are over there, because we need some warped wire, and, whoops, the dojo guy said, you can get those off the dinosaurs in that area. So that's why we want to go sort of hang out and maybe just get a couple of those. Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's one tap of X. See that? And then you can do 1, 2, 3 like that. However, if you just hold X, she does this Cuisinart move. So, yeah, there's a charge attack for that, or a hold attack, I suppose. Carolina says it looks and sounds good so far, so we will thank you very much for the feedback. Now, I knew about the, oops, yep, deadly heal +1. I knew about the hold attack, like this. However, what we got in a PM is that apparently there's a partial hold, so let me just try this. Oh, yeah, okay. Because this is tap, and yep, that's double tap. Okay, so all right. Oh no, there's a okay. Sorry, there's a lot more depth here than I thought. So this is just a double tap. Sorry, I'm learning about this in real time, guys. So we're gonna work it out. So that's a double tap. If you do one tap, nope. Okay, let me just try this. 1, and then hold. Nope, that goes into this. Okay, I'm going to continue to work on it. Let's not just swing on air here. Let's head over to the dinosaurs that we want to interact with. It's sort of like discovering in a Devil May Cry game that it's not... Like, when they say it's not a button masher, what they mean specifically is that sometimes you want to, like, meter out the presses because waiting a beat between different attacks can produce different results. Oh. Also, maybe this is, well, probably to my detriment. I really have not been paying attention to what different enemies drop, which could be why I have so few options to upgrade my weapons. Like, here on the ground, we find lots of ores, copper ore, iron ore, but I'm not finding some of the items I assume are like quest rewards. Like, you know, you need one of a very specific thing. It's just I am cognizant of the fact that I have been playing this game for several hours and have so far been able to afford a single upgrade to the weapon that I started with. And how do we adjust that? Whoops! Whoa, that... I don't know where that hammer went. It wasn't where I had hoped it was going to go, which is against this guy. Ouch. Ow? Okay. Lock on here. Now, again, specifically, we're here to look for some dinosaurs, so I am going to focus on that. Like that guy. So, allegedly, according to Dojo Brown up there, these guys have a higher chance of dropping those... the warp wires. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I don't get... like that. That exact thing. So I got 520G. I did not see a warped wire drop out of him. Let's take a quick look around. If I don't find one immediately, we're just going to go into the crater. And the reason that we're sort of focused on the crater is... as of the last episode, I was doing a lot of side quests that seemed to be much, much higher level than I was. And usually when a game is like, that's the plurality of your available side quests, that's a good sign that maybe you need to go do the main quest for a while. Whoops. Also, frankly, I just want to see more of the story. I've been enjoying the mystery. Also... so, treat this as a rhetorical question for right now. I'm not sure that I want the answer to this just yet. But the people, the resistance that are living in the villages, are they human or are they androids that aren't Yorha? Because the way that they all talk fairly cavalierly about like, oh yeah, my system, my memory unit has been damaged or whatever. Oops. They don't feel like people, and yet they act like people, or, I mean, so do 2B and 9S. I'm just a little bit confused as to what the nature of their whole deal is. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more dinosaurs. They were allegedly around this area. Let me just see, do we need to talk to Dojo Brown for any reason? I don't remember this guy's name. The robot that teaches you combat moves. Or, sorry, I'm not sure that he teaches me anything. He wants to fight, and then after he gets his butt kicked, he says, okay, now pay me. So, sure.
Yeah.
Hey, did I need to go get you something or whatever, Father Servo? Give him the items. I got that junk you wanted. Ah, excellent. Now Father Servo can modify himself anew. When you return, he'll be stronger than ever. I can't wait for that. So, let's see. Like, he gave me, like, a medium recovery. Like, I like that. And severed cables. That'll probably be something that I can use eventually. Now, let me move a short distance away, and we'll see if he sort of resets, and we can do the mission. Ah, hello to Azric. So, Azric, a quick question. I texted Mia this morning, but now we're streaming. What time is the watch party? Is that going to be noon Eastern on our Discord? Alright, it doesn't look like he's resetting yet. You know what? Before we go wandering around, let's just go to the quest objective. So I'm going to go towards the red diamond up there. Which I think is going to be down into this big pit.
What is this?
Analysis. It is a cave-in caused by the collapse of an open space underground.
Why is there such a huge cavern beneath the city? That's a weird-looking enemy.
Oh, I don't really know how to get to that glowing orb that I clearly want to hit. Okay, that's a lot. Oh, just trying to get out. Oh my god, hold on, you guys. Ugh. I would very much like to be someplace that is not in the middle of that thing's coils. Oh, it moves around too. Okay, well, let's figure it out. Probably best at the range. Ugh, hold on. Oh god. Yeah, and I'm. Oh, Christ. It's like trying to get close enough. What's happening here is that I'm keeping my eye on the golden ball and trying to. I can't believe how much damage I'm taking against something that isn't even this intelligent. Like, it's not like it's doing a sudden dash attack. It's just going on about its business, and it's getting me so hard. Oh, God. Okay, I need to figure out how to aim that. All right, we're down to 1. Hopefully I can, like, get this one? No, hold on. It's left and right for the pod, right? All right, I'm not sure if the missiles are... I was hoping that by... God, this guy's an asshole. All right, let's switch back to the Gatling gun here. I feel quantity over quality. You can see it sort of orange splashing here as we do some damage to it. Oh, got a level out of that. I'll take that. So, as we were saying, tomorrow at 6, and I guess today is Douglas Watch Party. Maybe that is it, and I'm just turned around. But thank you. Do we know if that is starting at noon? Because usually the watch parties do noon Eastern. And I would just want to know... I doubt we'll be playing that long, but I just want to make sure if we've got sort of a soft stop time that we're going to be there. Are there birds? Like, what are the shadows moving around here? There are birds, but so high up you wouldn't think they'd cast much in the way of shadows. So, yeah, I want to head over here. Today at noon, says Azric. Thank you for
caved in.
Confirming.
There must have been a hollow down there this whole time.
Oh, somebody didn't make it. Probably shouldn't have attacked this guy, considering the fact that he wasn't being in any way hostile to me. Also, the chip up at the top top left-hand corner is blinking. I don't know what that means. Has it always done that and I've never paid attention? Oh, she's got a flashlight. That's... There are several
this hallway looks pretty
previous
old.
moments in the game that I would have probably wanted to have that. It's good to know. Oh. I never had trouble seeing, but being able to turn on the light is nice. Yeah, I'm feeling well appropriately leveled for this underground area, because so far these guys are not nearly as difficult as some of the side quest fellows that we've met. Alright. I'm very glad that they put white arrows over the things that you can loot. Alright, just... No, we don't need to fish. Unless, and so here is, I will solicit information from chat if somebody happens to know. Are there upgrade materials that are best obtained through fishing? If the answer to that is yes,
machines. Seems like they've been here for a long time.
then I will modify my opinion on fishing. Until then, at the moment, it feels like a way to make some extra G's, and I don't need those right now. Tree seed I do need, I think.
What is this place?
I don't know. There's nothing like it in the database.
I like the sphere as seen in the movie Sphere. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected that. Hello to Borlak, for whom it is afternoon. Borlak, I hope that you've had a nice weekend so far.
Are they dead?
2B, look!
Destroyed alien motherships.
Welcome to the graveyard of our creators.
You.
2B, look out!
My name is Adam. The aliens you seek are no longer here. They were wiped out centuries ago by us, the machines.
Wiped out?
And who knows, perhaps we'll wipe out the androids next. Machines are weapons capable of evolution. We can grow. We can become aware. Eventually, the intelligence within our network began to surpass that of our creators. You'd probably be surprised at how quickly it happened.
You destroyed your own creators?
Oh, there's no need to fret about them. They were
Actually, I'm not even
simple,
sure that I got the worst of that.
infantile. Almost like plants, I guess you'd say. They held no value to us. But the humans on the moon, now they are interesting.
Why them?
Because they are an enigma. They killed uncountable numbers of their own kind, and yet loved in equal measure. It's fascinating, don't you think? What could possibly drive such behavior? We have dedicated ourselves to unraveling this riddle of humanity. And now we will allow you to assist us. You were made in their image, after all.
Assist you with what?
It's simple. We need you to locate the humans on the moon and bring them to us. We will then dissect and analyze them in order to drag their secrets forth into the light. Surely you see the attraction in this.
Are you insane?
Ouch! Oh,
We'd
crap!
never do that! Can you believe this, 2B? This guy's bonkers.
Well, I suppose this concludes negotiations. The only remaining option is to destroy you. The same way we destroyed these pathetic little aliens.
I hope everybody was paying attention. There will be a test later.
Time grows short. This year, this is the fate that befell our creators.
As for your beloved humans, I guess we'll see, won't we?
And thank
you for the follow.
They're gone.
The aliens were already dead.
Yeah. We better get back to the bunker.
Thank you very much for the follow to Daniel Gangti is my best guess. Okay, here are the aliens. You can see them in their little pods. I assume those might be something else, but we'll go with aliens for now. I need to check my stash of healing items because I have a feeling that I auto-used a whole bunch of those while I was trying to learn that guy's attack patterns and listen to the dialogue and do some damage in return.
Back this way again? What a pain.
Stop complaining.
Yeah.
2B, this is Operator 60. We now have an operational transporter in the city ruins. We're attempting to deploy them at other points as well.
About time we had access to those.
Care to fill me in?
Transporters? They let you transfer your consciousness to a temporary body back in the bunker. I heard some tech guys talking about it a while ago, but I didn't know they'd finally got it working.
Oh.
Hey, how's it hanging?
This seems to be happening automatically.
You again.
Your commander told me to build a new access point, so here you go. Oh, and I got the stupid transporter up and running too.
Thank you?
I've known the commander for a while now. She sure is good at pawning work off on people. Next time you see her, give her some lip for me, will ya?
So this has a transporter now, huh?
Still, transporters are pretty handy. They're way faster than flight units when it comes to traveling between Earth and the bunker. Flight units also leave us open to attack, and they're expensive to operate, too.
You should be able to zap yourself from here to the other transporters now. 9S says, you're certainly active in a lot of areas, aren't you? Shut the hell up. You'll make me blush. That's an odd exchange. So, select transport and access point to travel to other terminals. There are lots of access points all over the world, but you'll need to unlock them before you can use them. Okay, so this is something we heard briefly about in our previous episode. Now, oh god, this is going to be so much easier to get around. We have to figure out where is where, but Pascal's village is exactly where we were trying to get to for a good chunk of our last episode, and now we can just teleport there and hopefully turn in the Lost Girl quest. And as Carolina says, casually giving out missions and plot details while this, like, super flashy fight is happening. Carolina saying hello to everybody. Oh, and hello to Groomfy. All right, so, yep. Where is... It looks like Lost Girl might be back this way. Nope. And we can't go down this way. She might be down there. So, before we go, let's talk to Shop. That was some earthquake. Are you alright? I've been told that providing is preventing. What? Okay. Oh, hey, check it out. I can upgrade my primary weapon again. And again, look at sort of like the middle one there where it says Virtuous Contract. The attack goes from a minimum of 270 to 420. Like, it's a giant upgrade. And we get an extra heavy attack out of it too if we want to slot it in there. Yeah, this is such a lock. However, like here, I guess at some point I got a pyrite. Oh, hey, Virtuous Treaty over here could use one more beast hide. I better go fight at least one more boar. And here, like Ancient Overlord, that's why I was looking for the dinosaurs to get the warped wire. Never seen a pearl, and I need to figure out where I got one pyrite from. But let's, so mental note, we want to go get at least one beast hide, and I bet we can get those off the boars or whatever. But yeah, let's upgrade this, and then make sure I'm using it. Oh, look at that, level 3 is the maximum? Or maybe it doesn't show me level 3 because I don't have any of the things that I need for it. Moldavite, that'll be easy to come by, I'm sure. Alright, and then, oh yeah, look at this. I have lots and lots and lots of money. Well, I want something that can hit real hard for a heavy attack, and Machine Axe looks like it might do the job, so I'm gonna drop some cash. No, you know what? I don't have anything remotely similar to a spear. Yeah, I don't have any sort of, like, pokey weapons. I've got lots of, like, slashy and hit-em weapons, like bludgeoning weapons. I want a spear. Not yet. And then let's... Is there anything that I'd want to sell to him? I mean, probably not, but we could have some... I don't want to sell any crafting materials at all. Oh, hey, you know what? Maybe it tells you in the description. Pyrite. Mined ore that sets off sparks when hit. Okay. Yeah, like I need 4 more of those. I thought that maybe looking at it would give me some indication of what it was. All right. I hope that guy in the forest is okay. Yeah, I think I talked to him, didn't I? It's good to see you in one piece. I was worried I'd lost a valuable customer. Are you looking for something? Actually, no. Wow. I'm actually doing okay on the recoveries. I thought we'd come in here and find that I had run them all down. A sound analysis graph. Why would I want that? There's no, like, stealth meter in the game that I've seen. I'm not opposed to having that. It just feels like... It feels like having a sound analysis graph would take up operating system slots that could be used for something better. I'm so tired from carrying my friend. I just need a little rest. Alright, let's talk to her, hopefully. That's it! Now my companion can fix what's been ailing him. I'm so glad we trusted you. We'll leave this place as soon as we can. Please pray for our safe passage. Okay, 200 experience points. Of everything that we just got, the 200 experience points or whatever is mostly what I would want. Grumpy says, I agreed to a morning Costco run in exchange for time to build a new Lego, but the Lego isn't coming today after all. Pwned. Well, I mean, on the plus side, the Costco stuff, like I feel like that still gets paid forward. Like, you'll still get to build the Lego. You know, it's frustrating that it doesn't arrive right away, but you still lived up to your end of the bargain, so you still get the time when it does arrive. Thank you for bringing my sister home. I'm feeling much better thanks to the part she found. Please, take this. Oh, we got a blue ribbon, which I also will not wear because we tried the pink ribbon and it was huge and garish. All right, Lost Girl complete. Now... Just because I'm big doesn't mean I'm strong. Also, okay, we can get out of here. The soundtrack in this game is all over the place. Oops. And I mean that in a good way. You just never know what it's gonna roll over into. Is there anything else here in the village that I want to check out? I don't feel like it. Except for this, which I don't know how to get to because I'm kind of locked on rails here. You can't move back and forth very much. We'll just go downstairs. This sounds like at any moment it's gonna break into like a Christmas theme. Sorry, excuse me, big dude. Yeah, see, we can't get over there from here. And it does look like there's areas to explore, which I think is just the way out. The only issue is we've tried to navigate those before, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to go up to the bunker. Let's continue to do some main story stuff for a minute. Let's go transport, and we'll go back to the bunker. Let's save it first. All right, now we'll go here and transport to the bunker. Oh, hey, interesting news. Part 1 of our Batman Arkham Knight playthrough got a section muted on Twitch. Oh, hold on.
That concludes our report on the events surrounding the alien wreckage. Then they were dead this whole time. The Council of Humanity needs time to formulate a plan. Until then, this information must be kept confidential. Speak of it to no one. Of course. Your next mission is to gather additional intel on the individual known as Pascal.
You mean that freaky machine we ran into?
This order comes directly from the Council. Knowledge of such unique individuals is essential for the success of future missions. Understood.
Is something wrong? No? Good. Then carry on with your mission. Alright, so, like, we should probably just go. I don't think that the folks here are going to have that much to say. The investigation into the humanoid machines is stalled. I don't have any new information for you. We still don't know the whereabouts of that naked machine man, but we're looking as hard as we can. Oh, the one that was born and we sort of beat the hell out of him straight out of the uterus? Yeah, we gotta figure him out. Strange, we reported the alien signal to the moon immediately, but there hasn't been a response to speak of. I'm guessing they have plenty of things to worry about. I shouldn't run around spouting off such petty concerns. When you're fighting alongside your comrades, you can't just run away when things get hairy. That's why I make sure to back up my data regularly and repair any injuries right away. So someone tell those operators to just relax already. Don't ever let your guard down, you hear me? If you're in danger, back off and wait for reinforcements. Also, whenever... Hey, are you listening to me? Kirlun had said something about, like, if it does, I'm plugging my ears. If it does, like...
Man, the commander sure is a slave driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins. Why don't we rest a little bit, 2B? It's been a while.
I'll rest if I feel like it.
I'm open to resting. Alright, bye... No, this is, this stuff. Alright, let me... Do I want to take a break? Sure. And it's going to ask if I want to save as well. We will. Then it'll ask if we want to continue playing. And don't worry, the answer is yes. 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 Oh, the Christmas carols. Okay. Yeah, I think I've shared in, you know, previous years in streams. I was perfectly fine with Christmas music until I worked retail a couple Christmases, and it is the incessantness of the theme. It really chips away at you. I wonder what Earth was like when humans lived there. Well, not that I know what it's like on Earth now, but you get what I mean. Do you think that the androids that live on the station, do they also see everything in black and white, or is it only us because we happen to be in a temporary body? Yeah, hold on. I want to go into the... What is this, the hangar? Because it looks like there's a mission this way. Oh, God. Grumpy started belting Feliz Navidad. Let's see. I don't feel so good. It must be the Feliz Navidad. Say, you're the one that got the peace offer from the machines, right? I don't get it. I mean, why now? If we make peace, does that mean I won't have to fly anymore? Well, not as much as you do now, at least. You're the ones who talk to the machines. I always said the only good machine is a dead machine, and I stand by it. I won't ever trust a machine. Ever. They're the enemies of humanity. They killed our comrades, and now they're strutting around Earth like they own the joint. I bet they think we'll accept their terms just to put a stop to this never-ending war. I wonder where their boss is hiding. This'll all be over once we defeat the aliens. I wish they'd hurry up and show their slimy faces. 2B, is that you? Yes, but... Thank goodness, my name is 16D. My instructor, 11B, was one of your squad mates in the assault on the abandoned factory. I don't suppose she was shot down during the battle. I see. What a shame. She was the closest thing I had to a mentor. She was so strong and admirable. What happened to her body? I don't know. I know it isn't my place to be asking you this, but, well, if you happen to run across anything of hers, would you mind bringing it back to me? It's not a priority or anything, just if you have time. I'll keep an eye out. Thank you. Pod, do we have any information about 11B's black box? Negative. 11B's black box has yet to be recovered. She was shot down near the abandoned factory, right? Okay. I don't know how to get there, since, like, we would need a flight suit in this game. It's not like... I don't know, like Darksiders, we get to summon your mount whenever you want. Although it would be awesome if that got unlocked later. Carolina says that with very few exceptions, Christmas carols give them the heebie-jeebies. And Grumpy says, look, you haven't lived till you take a road trip with Moo. The holiday XM radio playing and her singing for hours on end. I want to make sure that my distaste for Christmas carols specifically is not mistaken for like a distaste for the season of Christmas or getting along with friends and family and stuff. Not that that's what Grumpy said either, but, well, there's something here. I'm gonna go here. Yeah, Christmas carols just way, way down on you after a while. And Carolina says that of Feliz Navidad, that's not exactly an exception, but far from the worst one. Azric says, reminder, Angel, you mentioned that a section of your Batman playthrough got muted. Yeah, so here's the interesting thing about Twitch, and I assume, by the way, it didn't clarify, or sorry, we didn't look into it. I assume that Batman Arkham Knight got muted because it contained original music from the video game Batman Arkham Knight. But here's the interesting thing about Twitch. Sometimes if you, like, recut the video, like, you recut your highlight and adjust, like, where it begins and ends, then the same section doesn't get muted. So the version that's up now doesn't get muted at any point. Oh, yeah, I want to go get the memento if I can. Let's head over here. If I can. It's a little bit hard to know where you can get... Oh, you know what? Maybe I want to go to factory entrance. I feel factory entrance is going to get us there way faster. And by the way, the attempt was actually, like, the section that got muted happened because we made a concerted attempt to get out, or to excise a section of other copyrighted music. So it's like, okay, we'll just take this out so it's not an issue, and that's what caused the issue. If we leave the whole episode in, at least at the moment, nothing gets muted. So it's just a note that if at this moment or at some point in the future you're trying to watch Batman Arkham Knight, the episode 1, and there's like a, you know, 5-minute section or whatever Twitch does that gets muted, we're aware of it. Hopefully it's been fixed as of this hour. It's just something that Twitch does. As long as the channel, whoops. As long as the channel doesn't get taken down. That would be the disappointing thing. I'm basically making a random guess on where, like, which way I think it is, because we started to poke our head in here before and say, oh, this is where we came from. Let's see if we can find that memento. In other news, as long as we're just sort of like running along here, I think it was during our Batman stream, but we got into a conversation about like what are even the possibilities for doing something like a Superman game. And we talked a little bit about like a few different ideas, and I continue to think about it. If it was me, and I'm not saying this is the best option or anything, I'm just saying that it's like the first idea that comes to my mind about how to make a Superman-style game work in a way that I feel like would give people what they expect of a game called Superman, as well as making it like a game so that you're not just a demigod. And I think that one of the things that is, you know, I think that you have to power down Superman some. You have to. And when I was growing up, Superman wasn't nearly as strong as he is now. Like, yeah, your average thug with a gun didn't pose very much threat to him, but some other person with superpowers, like punching him out, he took the hit, right? I mean, he couldn't just shrug off literally anything. There were limits to his endurance. So what I'd want to do is sort of get back to that level of Superman where, make no mistake, he is super strong. He can fly. He has heat vision. But maybe his heat vision doesn't just obliterate whatever it touches like it's a lightsaber. Maybe he's very strong enough to pick up a car and throw it, but not strong enough to pick up a continent and fly around with it. You know, we can put a few limitations on it. So, in that case, how do you reconcile that, like, what was, I think, a more traditional version of Superman until recent years, with, again, the thing that people want to see from a Superman game? Like, he's a Superman, but maybe he's just not invulnerable to everything. What I would do is I think the main plot would be something weird is happening with the Earth's sun, and it's not giving off as much yellow sun radiation, and that is the in-game universe reason for why Superman isn't as... Oh, you can't hit that. For why Superman isn't as powerful as he used to be. It's like, oh man, I still have to do my job, but I'm not as strong as I used to be. And then as the plot of the game unfolded, what would become apparent is the sun was being modified or... Oh, hold on, that wasn't good decision making. The sun was being interfered with by Brainiac. And what I like about this idea is that it would give an excuse for all of Superman's... Just anytime you want to move 2B. Like, if word gets out that Superman's not operating at high efficiency, all of his villains would come out, right? Lex Luthor might take a time to make his move. Leech is out there. Livewire. Black Adam, like some of the others, saying like, oh, this is my chance. Like, oh, that's Superman. Like, he's not doing as well as he used to. And it could start off with like some high-powered guy that usually gives Superman a lot of difficulty. But when word gets out that like, okay, he's only operating at like 30% capacity, then like all the others could come out and you could have like some really good fights against you know, guys like, oh, you know who I'd probably open with? Metallo, because I think that Azric had the right of it that I'm very much trying to dodge. Really shouldn't be looting during the fight. Oh, and by the way that my game would end is just before the final act, like Superman... Oh, and by the way, by depowering Superman, you open up the door for a lot more interaction with other people in his sphere, like Batman, for example, like Green Lantern, like Wonder Woman, because normally Superman doesn't really need to work with anyone. He can just sort of do his own thing. But if word gets out that maybe he's not operating at his best, his friends would want to come out to say, hey man, you support me, I'm here to support you, and you could have a lot of like interaction with others in the DC universe. And then what I was going to say is that in the sort of like final act of the game, they would, working together with like, I don't know, the Green Lantern Corps or something, go fix the sun. Like, who cares? Who cares what your in-universe reason? They go fix it. Like, they make it better. And then, in the final encounter, it would be the full-on 100% Superman. Is this the way I came? I'm so sorry, you guys. I honestly don't know if this is the way that I came in here. So it would almost be like a reverse boss fight, where rather than having the last fight in the game be the most challenging, it's actually the easiest, because you're just Superman. And I think that would be... Oh, and by the way, after that it would unlock New Game Plus, where regardless of plot details or whatever, you could just be ultra-powered Superman the whole time through. You know, you want to pick up a bus and throw it at light speed against Metallo and kill him in one hit, or defeat him in one hit. This is the way that I came. All right. Just go ahead and do that. Because honestly, it's like... I personally have never played a game where the difficulty of the final battle was the thing that made the game more or less enjoyable. If anything, it tends to make it less enjoyable. When you're at the final battle, yeah, there's something to be said for having a satisfying and impactful fight that builds on everything that you've learned over the course of the game. I remember that very fondly from our playthrough of the 2018 God of War game. Like, I like that game. I like the final battle. I like that the final episode of God of War is the only episode of God of War in which, to my memory, I don't die. Because we played on hard, and I really liked it. But it was a learning experience for sure. So I just like the idea of like inverting that normal thing and saying, in your Superman game, in the final level, you're Superman. You don't have to worry about it anymore. As Azaric says, there's always time for looting. So that's sort of like my game development pitch, like my game mechanics pitch for how to solve the Superman problem. How do you make a good game about somebody who's omnipotent? Make him not be omnipotent. That it just doesn't make for good mechanics. Now, from the ideas, I will just like circle back briefly to say the ideas that Jab and Azaric were pitching about doing a more character-based Superman, where there's more emphasis on his role as an investigative journalist, the amount of restraint that he has to show when faced with things that are disrespectful, that piss him off, that make him angry. That is absolutely a way to build out the character. And I maintain that if the people that wrote the Telltale Batman game turned their attention to Superman, I think that they could do something really awesome with ideas like that. We are apparently very close to the quest. I guess I got to get over there. This may not have been the fastest way to get here, but if I can figure it out. Oh, you know what? I don't think that I'm using my... Hold on a second. Let me just check my weapons. I upgraded my weapon, and I'm not sure that that's the one I'm using. Virtuous Contact, yeah, level 3. All right, that's good. And then my weapon set 2 is the Phoenix Dagger, which, yeah, haven't had too much occasion to use lately. Carol Luna says, wait, Mia loots? All right, let me... It's just figuring out... The level design in a linear level like this is pretty well laid out, so you can sort of see where you might want to get to. But when you're trying to find your way back to something, that's where it gets a little bit complicated. And Azaric, I cannot remember if you and I have ever talked about it. And we like, just for anybody who's watching, we're not going to talk even one word of plot. I'm only going to ask if Azaric has played the Telltale Batman games, because they are... both seasons of it are very good and would have made me extremely curious to see where that storyline could have gone. How do we get there? Okay, but before I do this, let's just go back. I didn't see a way to proceed one way or the other. I just don't want to come all this way and then turn around and go back and... we missed the thing that was very important. Azaric has not played it, but he's watched multiple times. I can envision, like, as with all Telltale games, it would lose a lot of its luster to play it after watching it through, especially if you've seen it multiple times. Mia had to step out of Glomdy's stream. Glomdy did a fantastic opening stream. Let's circle back to that in a second. But, hold on. We do have something here. Mia had to jump out of Glomdy's stream because she has not yet played the Telltale Batman games. I'm hoping that she does. I don't want to say anything more about it right now, because I feel like a lot of the Magic and Telltale games is discovering what is their take on a character, on a situation, and I thought that Telltale really did an excellent job of it. And also, who was it, like Troy Baker or somebody?
That's a Yorha unit.
Okay.
Analysis. Yorha Type B body confirmed. It belongs to the missing unit known as 11B.
So this is where you landed. Pod, can you access her black box?
Negative. Unit 11B's black box has been irreparably damaged. Proposal. Unit 2B should recover any usable weapons. Fragmented data detected in memory region.
Okay. Elapsed time 2 minutes 13. Reactivation complete. A check of my body reveals various failures. Communication functions have been destroyed. I cannot contact my team or the bunker. I leave a draft of this message here as a log. Elapsed time 10:13. I verify the plan once more. Using my supposed destruction in this sortie as a guise, I sever all communication. I then pass beneath the abandoned factory and escape. Further analysis reveals that I took anti-air fire while in the flight unit, resulting in damage to my body. No matter, it can be repaired. Wait, this was an escape plan by... Sorry, I'm reading through this. Okay. I'm cold. Sorry, at 15:21. I'm cold. My sensory systems seem to be failing. At 33:12, noise has started to cloud my vision. Virus warnings appear frequently. It is unclear whether I am infected or if the system is in error. 33:21. Repairs are proceeding poorly, perhaps because I'm flustered. Pursuers will come if I don't move soon. Was I wrong to attempt escape? 33:31. I'm scared. I want to go back to the bunker, but I can't restore communications. Last time 38 minutes. Or 38 hours, maybe. This can't continue. I can't stay here. I have to run. Yorha squadron was wrong. I have to find somewhere safer. I'm scared. So scared. At 45. Painful. It hurts. Help. Why stop? Who am I? Wrong, wrong, wrong. I need to run. So 11B was trying to desert, is what I'm picking up here. She was trying to leave Yorha believing that they were wrong and actually died in the attempt to fake her own death.
She was planning to go AWOL.
Violation of regulations detected. However, due to the death of the unit in question, corrective punishment is impossible.
I'll bring this weapon back to 16D in the bunker.
Now, is there a faster way out of here than the way that I arrived? It kind of doesn't feel like it. I mean, it's fine. It didn't take super long or anything. I'm just like, if there's a quicker way to be on our way. It really doesn't seem like it. All right. I don't know that Mia is particularly familiar with, like, a lot of established Batman canon, so I'm not sure if some of the unique twists that Telltale puts on that franchise will shine quite as brightly, but I think that that's why it would be interesting to watch her play it, as it is to watch her play anything. Mia approaches these games with such fresh eyes. She's not coming at them with a long history of previous games that she's played and a lot of expectations, so you get to see somebody who is engaging with these games in an incredibly, like, raw way. Yeah, my pod has been, like, I haven't upgraded the pod, but I think just as a function of us being at a higher level, it's doing pretty well. I also know, do you think we'll ever find a way to put this down? This, what appears to be a bridge that should go over there? That you can clearly see there's something over there that we're supposed to get? There must be a way. I just don't know what it would be. I do also hope that The Wolf Among Us 2 is in development. No, hold on, we don't... Okay, I'm really committed to that now. I do hope that The Wolf Among Us 2 is in development over at Skybound, because I would like to see more of that world and that story. I really enjoyed that one. That and, I mean, a lot of things. Am I making this up? Were there rumors at one point that Telltale was going to work on a Stranger Things game? Or is that entirely in my head? They had a lot of pots on the stove when things fell completely apart and they went bankrupt. And it is disappointing to me personally because narrative games are something that I just really enjoy engaging with stories, and I see people complain, oh, but they're not quote-unquote real games. They don't have gameplay. Yeah, but that's okay. If the story is engaging and you feel like your choices are being respected and influencing the outcome of events, I'm a fan of something that gives me the sense that my choices matter. Carolina says, as a player, I'd love the running speed in this game, and also as a watcher. Yeah, and I think she has some of the upgrades that we've given her to enhance it further. Just because, here's a personal quirk of mine. If you give me the option to upgrade my speed or stealth in a game, those are almost always the choices that I'm going to make. To the point where, like, if I'm playing Skyrim or something, I need to very deliberately choose not to play it like it's Thief, because given my own inclinations, that's how I play every game. Skulk around in the shadows and then stab people in the back of the neck. Dishonored was so good. Like, Carolina, having said nothing at all about stealth, has just reminded me of how good Dishonored is. And as I say that Dishonored is an extremely good game, how much better Dishonored 2 is. Like, Dishonored is so good. And then you're like, yeah, so the sequel, like, they could probably expand a little bit. And then the sequel is, like, so much better. I think Arcane Studios does great work. Okay, so, where are we headed? I don't know. I don't know what to look for Yorha betrayers. I can't find a person around. Let's give it one more pass because there has been some plot development. I also neglected to call out the fact that I was very, very happy that 2B said, oh, look, there's a Yorha unit over there, because I didn't see that, and I didn't know. I thought that we were looking for, like, a crashed jet or something. I thought it was going to stand out a little bit more. So thank goodness she was like, oh, look over there. I'm literally going to grab the camera and point it at the thing that you need to touch. Very much appreciated, game developers, because otherwise I wasn't going to find that. Yeah, I don't see anything down here. Carolina says, Sneak 100 in Skyrim is fun and never played any of them. Any of the Elder Scrolls games? The Elder Scrolls games are different from a lot of games and certainly from a lot of RPGs. They give you 100 things to do, and it's sort of like make your own story, write your own tale in this. Hold on a second. We do have to figure out where to go. In this vast fantasy world, or in the case of Fallout, like and yeah, there's like a main story, but it's kind of incidental, frankly, to what the story is of your own personal journey. Oh, and you'll get a stamp, I guess. I want to do more story stuff. So the story stuff should be marked by like a red diamond. Is that this right here? Alright, I can go there. I'll tell you what, let's go to custom marker. We'll find out what's going on. Azric says, I wanted to explain why I asked the Tomb Raider the question yesterday. I'm looking to start those series of games as they were gifted to me by Tash, and I think it would be a great honor to him to play through them. For a very long time, Division was always my static go-to game. Now that I'm not doing that, it's been a little bit difficult for me to get into a constant game. So, Azric, I think that you would have a great time with the 2013 Tomb Raider games, and if there's any trepidation about... I think that's an awesome idea, what you just said. I think that is... It's something that I've thought about a lot as well. There were actually some games that I had specifically been... So, for anybody that doesn't know the backstory here, a very, very dear friend of the community, really sort of a pillar of the community, Tashir Rizé, died earlier this year from complications due to pneumonia, and I have difficulty talking about it beyond just the fact that it has occurred.
Operator 60 to 2B. Come in, 2B.
2B here.
The monitoring signal from the new access point has gone silent. I'm sending you the positional data. Please investigate the site as soon as possible.
Understood.
All right, so we'll go do that in a second. This came at the end of a very, very long illness, and during that time, there were some games on the schedule that I had considered playing, but that I knew that Tashir personally had been looking forward to seeing. So we held off on the belief that he would be with us to see those, and I've not had... We've looked at them and said, I'm not ready for that just yet. But I very much agree with you that it is a way to honor the relationship that we had and the hobby that he loved so much, to engage in some of the games that we know that he was looking forward to seeing. And hold on, I want to make sure I don't get moosed. And I think it's a great idea. And then the other thing that I was going to say is that if there's any trepidation about, like, the sophistication of the puzzles in the modern Tomb Raider games, I don't think that you need to worry about it. The original Tomb Raider games... Hold on, let me try to get its attention, because I do want his beast hide. The original Tomb Raider games had, frankly, fairly obtuse puzzles, I thought. And I should note that I didn't play very many of them. It's just, like, from what I saw in watching others play them, they could be like, you would throw a switch, the switch would open a door. You didn't necessarily have a lot of options to know where that switch was relative to where you're standing. So that could feel a little bit frustrating. The modern games are not like that. The puzzles are like, you're gonna arrive in an area, you're going to have a sense very quickly, I think, on what you like. What am I trying to accomplish? And then it's sort of like the how of it. I thought that the puzzles throughout all three of the modern Tomb Raider games were very, very well put together. I thought that they were... Like, there were some head scratches in there. There were some ones that took me some time to figure out how to proceed. But there's nothing so devious that I think you're going to get frustrated with it. So regarding the question about... Sorry, this guy was very excited to have this fight. I honestly don't remember where I left off in that thought. So, the question was about, can the puzzle difficulty be ratcheted separately from the main game? Not that I recall, and also, I don't think that you're going to have any difficulty with it. And if you do find, like, one puzzle that's like, I just don't know how to proceed... Oh, hold on! Wow, that was I jammed up my buttons. You know, we'll be there. You're not going to have any issue with it. Carolina also says, I have hundreds of hours in Skyrim, but not much else. I have a few in the MMOs too, but not much. Yeah, Carolina, I know that you're a big fan of EVE Online, which is, like, based on the other things that you play, both makes sense and is a little surprising because EVE is so... numerical. Like, it's so like playing a spreadsheet. Oh, he's all the way up to black belt now. How good of you to grace Father Servo with your presence once again. Such drive is admirable. Well then, do you care to witness the glories of this latest modification? Yes. Father Servo, the Father Servo you knew has passed from this life, my child. Behold this latest incarnation. All right, and just straight into the fight then. Ow! Oh, wow. Father Servo hits pretty hard. So Father Servo is actually double my level. He's not interested in taking very much damage right now. So I'll tell you what. What if we take this opportunity... Oh, hold on. Okay. Why don't we take this opportunity to try out some combat drugs? We picked up some combat drugs last time. That's okay. Wait, that's not what I'm looking for. Then restorative items? Nope. Support items. There we go, E-drug. Disrupts auditory and visual feed for 30 seconds while generating other random effects. Well, you know, if not now, when? Oh, God. Oh, no. What have I done? Okay. If you have joined us in progress, this is not... The stream is not as broken as it might appear. This is actually the game right now. Oh my god. Mia needs to set this as a channel point reward. Oh god. Ouch. This might be a comeback later situation. This will be the rest of the stream. Like, look at his bar. It just doesn't move. Oh, sorry. She went to do a mighty overhead swing, and it just went nowhere. Okay, Missile Bot is not helping, unfortunately. Oh, god damn it. Oops, I didn't mean to take that many. We are a quarter of the way there. If I die doing this... Oh, wait, if I die doing this, we're gonna have to come back for my body. That sucks. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what. Let's get one of those, like, the melee damage options. Where are those? Let's go to... Is it under support? No. No. So let's go to enhancement. Yeah, here we go. So, yeah, for 30 seconds, let's hit it. I don't know when else I would want to use this. And we'll also do, ranged attack up. Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna die here. That was a dodge into his path. It is his spinning around move that I need to most watch out for. That's the one that seems to, like, if he launches into that and happens to be headed, yeah, right there, in your direction, then you get hurt real bad. Oh, God. Hold on. No, don't be in here. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to use another one of those boost items, and I don't really know how to use them outside of this, so yeah, let's use this, and this, and you know what? Let's use a melee defense up as well. Because at this point, having put this much into it, I don't want to have to do all this again. At least not until I'm level 45. I need to just back off when he's... Oh, get out! Does it qualify as beating a boss if you just sort of, like, win this battle of attrition because you have enough healing items? God damn it. Okay, but be dead now. Okay, don't get cocky, kid. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. All right. Father Servo yields. So what do you want this time? More weird junk? To business already? My. Figured I should get it over with and save us both some time. Yeah, we dedicated all our time to that fight. You're a clever one, aren't you? Well, when the heavens offer... Is this sucker? Is that how you pronounce that? It is poor form to refuse. Father Servo requires a silver ore, a pristine screw, and a broken battery. Hold on, that's more stuff than last time. Error, bad file or pathway. Bzzzt. Stop it, I know you're not broken. Let's go already.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
So that was a big-ass fight. Let's go to Carolina, who says, I love playing EVE Online, but hate the fact that there's no way to avoid the PvP completely, which is why I no longer play it. I played it for years. I had 5 paid accounts for a long time, but I just got enough of it. Carolina was looking at CRT. Yeah, the red. I want to take more combat drugs to see if it's always the same or if they have a variety of those. Hello to Blobbity Blah, who won't be able to stay long but is leaving a lurk. I may have missed Blobbity Blah, and I'm so sorry. We were in the middle of a fairly focused fight, and I couldn't look at chat during that time. Caroluna noticed that he's double the level. He should be rather difficult. Very true. And hello to Jab, who says it's no different from stockpiling ammo if you think about it. Which is also something like, especially in games where it's like consumable ammo, like explosive stuff like rockets, C4, things that are going to be in short supply. Also, we should check to see if I have the things that he wants. No, apparently not. All right. So, I'll tell you what, let's save it, because I can do that from right where I'm standing. And outside of that, let's go... So that's another example of, like, the side quests being, like, hugely out-leveled compared to where I actually am in the story. So... Oh! Hey, we can go over here and get the black belt stuff. Yeah, let's go do that. And here's why I want to do that. Oh, and there's many thoughts that are occurring to me right now, so give me a second while I parse through them. We should also kill a moose or a boar or something to get a beast hide. I hear a big pig. Sorry, apparently Missilebot really wanted to go fire at this guy, which, sure, we can, but I was focused on the other one. Oh, hey, can I bring this person to the fight? Hold on a second. Repair. Big Pig is still here, by the way. Oh, okay. Beast hide obtained. Okay, so we can do another upgrade, and I kind of want to go do that. But let's do it after we get the other crafting materials. The other crafting materials, like, it's not just whatever we need for the mission, it's potentially what we would need all around. Like for other upgrades as well. But yeah, there was like a big fight that happened and everything. Let me just underscore that I think that Azric has an awesome idea to play through those Tomb Raider games. I think that they're great games. I think they were provided by a great friend, and it's an awesome way to honor that and to do something that that would have made him happy. When it first came up, I thought that the topic was, like, I thought Azric might be recommending them to, like, the Tomb Raider games to Mia. And, yeah, they are definitely on her list to play. I don't know when she'll get around to them. Okay, I very much tried to dodge that. Okay, I don't know what is... I'm just gonna back way the hell off that. I, honest to God, cannot tell if that hammer ever connects. Like, did that do anything? No! I think he died just before I took a fatal hit. Okay, so did that give me the thing that I needed, or does this give me the thing that I needed?
Requested material obtained.
Okay, so thanks to, I apologize for not remembering the name. Now we also know that I can come into map icons and go to... Okay, so Robo Dojo Black Belt. Are there other places? Is it just back there? Yep, okay. So let me go return this. And then we'll see if there's anything else that we need to do. And then probably go and upgrade the sword. And then we're going to go to the next story objective. I want to fight some big pigs just in case it comes time for us to... Oh, no, he's out. all right. I'm not gonna bother the pig. Hey, I just wanted to graze on this grass. Why do I have some lady chasing me around with big swords? Okay, and where specifically am I trying to get to? It is right here. Hold on. Among other things, I will really look forward to, like, connecting with Azaric about the 3 Tomb Raider games as he has a chance to... Oh, God. Play them. So when we turn these over, it's not going to start another fight. It's just going to, like, initiate his next upgrade sequence. Surrender the items. We got what you wanted. Pretty much needed a wheelbarrow to carry it all, Grumble. Thank you, my child. With these items, the flesh of the Father Servo will be so powerful. Good, because I'm going to beat you silly next time. He's going to be, like, level 80 next time, though. It's going to be a while. But the next time that we see Father Servo, we will have forgotten who he is. But I gotta level up, so that's pretty cool. Let's go back and upgrade the sword. And then we'll go do the mission or whatever. Now, remind me, they're doing like a Tomb Raider TV show, or is it an animated thing? Isn't, like, so somebody correct me on this, isn't Amazon or Netflix or Hulu, aren't they doing like a Tomb Raider series? And they have some of the voice cast from the games, but for some reason not Camilla Luddington, who I, again say, I think really did a great job as Lara Croft in all 3 of the games. Carolina says, he'll be level 80 and I'll be level 30. I would not mind at all if they made more Tomb Raider games in that particular lineage, like the most recent trilogy that came out. The only issue is that I feel like Crystal Dynamics is kind of 100% invested in that Avengers game right now, so it might be a while. Huh, she's gone. You looking for the lady who was here? Yeah, she left a while ago. Seemed pretty upset about something, too. And she was armed to the teeth. Oh, no. Hey, I just remembered she wanted me to give you something. Here. Whoa, all this? Yeah, she said she didn't need it anymore. Hey, don't ask me. I don't understand women at all. I'm not sure it was the fact that she was a woman, though. Okay, so we got a max HP up +3, some pearls. Oh, pyrite! Wow! That's all the pyrite we needed. Like, +1. Okay. So, let's upgrade maybe 2 weapons. Jav is going to look it up. It's been tough lately. Important to get rest. Keep your weapons in good working order. All right. Yeah, hold on. Jesus, we have all these options now. Well, as you can tell, I use this big-ass sword a whole bunch, and this is going to increase it from 320 to 350 up to 576 to 630. Like, again, it's not It's not a full-on doubling, but it is a huge increase. And also, the endurance is up, which I assume is maybe my endurance. So this will take all of my warped wire, all of my, like, functionally all of my pyrite and so forth. Before I do this, let me just take a quick look here. So actually, yeah, I should be able to do a separate upgrade here as well. The Phoenix daggers feel like a perfect mirror for the sword that I'm already using, except not as good. I guess attack speed up is pretty nice, but I already have that on the sword that I have. Here's Beastbane. Hey, you know what? I wonder if Beastbane gets an inherent, like, bonus to attacking beasts. It suddenly occurs to me that that's probably why it's called that. Never occurred to me before. Let's upgrade Beast Lord. Unless... what's the other? Virtuous Treaty. Hold on, maybe I should be doing this, because if, and I stress if, this is specifically for fighting beasts, yeah, this isn't as powerful, but the attack speed up seems more interesting to me. And actually, these use different upgrade parts, so I could do both. I'm going to... I'm gonna upgrade this. Yeah. And then, like I said, I can do a second one. Oh, and I can probably do a third. Yeah, okay. This is no big thing. Alright, let's not stress about it. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do this too. Alright, lots of upgrades. Upgrades to go around. So, if I wanted to upgrade Ancient Overlord, which I'm not even sure I've ever used, that would take Broken Circuit and some Warped Wire, and I would need a lot more Pyrite. So if we ever figure out how to buy Pyrite, or acquire it, let me know. Also a dented socket for the spear that I haven't used yet. Alright, is there anything I wanted to sell? I mean, probably not. Nope, these are all crafting materials. Just want to make sure that there's nothing in here that's just for selling. Nope. Alright. Now, let's also upgrade my chips and stuff, which I think is this person here. Jab says it'll be on Netflix. Takes place after the 3 new games. Haley Atwell will be the voice, which I'm fine with. Like, I like Haley Atwell. She played Agent Carter. Like, she's great. I like her a bunch. What concerns me is just, it not concerns me. I liked, what's her face? I thought that Camilla Luddington did a really good job, and I think that when Azric plays the 3 new games, he'll like see, like, she just... It feels that this new Lara Croft was actually designed after her, because if you ever see Camilla Luddington, she does all the motion capture and the face work as well as the voice. Like, this version of Lara Croft felt very much based on her. So although I'm fine with Haley Atwell as an actor, I think in a perfect world, allowing Camilla Luddington to continue to do that role would have been ideal. And of course, maybe she just didn't want to. That's always possible. So if she doesn't want to, she can do something else. Yeah, we are nowhere near upgrading any pods. I gotta say, this hammer, I'm not sure that I feel about it at all. I mean, any other thing feels better than that, but... Okay, so... Yeah, let's upgrade... this. And this. And this. Okay, and then this would be sort of like bringing up another set of chips, but like, what am I carrying around the chips for? If not to fuse, you know, mash them together and make something better. So, now that I've done that, oh yeah, and we want to do this as well. Because this G is, more than anything, worthwhile to get this up. So I would love to get more like movement speed, or at least stack that a little bit more, but we would need to buy some more parts, and I don't think that she sells them here. Just talk to this guy. Do you sell chips? Sells consumables. Oh, here we go. So, yeah, I could drop some extra cash on this. The only trouble is that I sort of lose track on what I do and don't have. Like, how many extra chips would I need to buy to get to the next tier? So this works a little bit like gems in Diablo 2, for example, where you get 2, like, chipped, cracked emeralds, and you mash them together, and you get, like, 1 chipped emerald. And you take 2 more chipped, cracked emeralds, you get another, like, chipped emerald, and then you mash them together, and you get a nice emerald. So you need to, like, it's a big pyramid scheme to get better, it is not in any way a pyramid scheme, but it operates like a pyramid to get from the lower levels to the higher levels, in that you have to have 2 identical low-level chips to make a higher level chip, and then a medium level chip, and then a medium high level chip, and so forth. So, A, let me just quick save it, because why not? Secondly, if I go over to skills, and we go to plug in chips, yeah, I've got some extra space there. So let's go through these the way that we normally would. Let's go to automatic, and we'll set this to be our defense focus. Yep. And then type B, automatic, balance focus. And then type C, automatic, attack focus. All right. So then select and destroy a chip. No, I definitely don't want to do that. Then if I want to go to customize, we can take a look to see what's actually equipped. If I wanted to, like see that gray space down at the bottom? I want to fill that in. So if I upgrade... Oh, I've got 3 different movement speeds. Yeah, so if I upgrade this one, I can merge it into this one and make another +3, which seems wise. So let's see if we can get a movement speed +1. Buy. Oh, wait. He might not sell this. Either that, I just blew right by it. Yeah. Okay, so he sells, you know, attack and defense mods, and then HP up mods, which is nice, but none of the others. Really? I thought somebody sold those. Am I... Maybe it's not in this place? Yeah, he only sells weapons. And she, mysteriously, buy... She sells, like, the pod programs and then the upgrade racks, but nothing else. Alright, well, then... What can I buy of the parts that are available for sale if I want to do some crafting? Let's go back to skills. We'll go to plug-in chips. Let's go to my offensive one and see what's in here. So let's go to customize. All right, so yeah, a weapon attack up. If I buy another weapon attack up, mash it together with this one, and then I should be able to get it merged with this one. Let's try that. Oops. Shop. Buy. Oh. I came to the wrong lady. Buy. No, these are just... Sorry. Auto evade. Weapon attack up. Here we go. So, yeah. Let me get at least one of these. Let me actually buy 2 of these. I might wind up with a spare, but that's okay. Now, let me just make sure that I understand how this works. Let's go to here. Skills. Oops. Here. We're going to go to my offensive one. Wait, what am I doing? I don't want to do this yet. I need to go to fuse. Sorry, the lady fuses them. This happens to me in games with a lot of menus. It's like, wait a second, which menu do I need to be in? All right, so yeah, let's upgrade weapon attack +1. That'll take it up to a weapon attack +2, at which point I can create that one. And we wind up with, hopefully, a weapon attack power of +15, which I just then have to slot in, because it doesn't exist anymore. Plug in chips. Go down here. Yep, see that gray space? So let's automatic. And we'll go with attack focus. And now when we go in here, customize, equip chips, we should have... Yep, weapon attack +3. And again, let's actually take this out. Yes, remove it. Weapon attack up. Let's upgrade it. And if I wind up with something that's too high and I can't actually... It is... Yeah, this guy sells them, right? Alright. Weapon attack up. Buy that. And then when they fuse together to make a +1, I'm going to want to have one of these that I can mash them together to make a... to fuse it up again. I personally would have been comfortable if they put both of these functions on the same person, but at least they're standing close together. Alright, so we're going to get this. Yep, and now this. Alright, and now if I want to get up to a +2 or whatever, that would take a second, but I think... Now, they are going to take up more space is my only concern, so I might have, like, actually made myself weaker by the way that this went, but let's find out. I'm going to go down here. Automatic. Alright, and now let's take a look to see... Huh. Wait a second, wait a second. Type C, automatic. Yeah, that'd be our attack focus. Boy, that leaves a lot of blank space at the bottom. What do you think is up with that? This is our... Oops. Got that. And now let's just check type A. Yeah. Customize. Nope. Sorry. And maybe someday what I'll do is go through real methodically and, like, maximize it for my particular playstyle. But that'd probably be something that would happen off-stream, I would think. Like, even this is a little bit more menuing than I would normally want to do. So let's just take a look to see what it's done here. Yep, so I've gotten my overall weapon attack up pretty good here. Critical up +1 I'd love to get, but I don't have any options there. However, we can upgrade ranged attack up. So I might do that at the same time, because you can see down there at the bottom, see that gray square all the way at the bottom? That's unused space. So something should go in there, and I can just customize something in there, but let's get ranged attack up 1 as well. All right, let me talk to him. Oh, sorry, wrong person. Jab is saying, yeah, it could be scheduling for Camilla Luddington. COVID has really disrupted schedules for everyone in Hollywood, and in-demand actors have tight schedules. I was just thinking those menus look really confusing. They, like, thankfully we had somebody stop in a little bit ago, like a couple episodes ago, maybe last episode, to sort of, like, explain what any of this means. So... yeah, let's get one of these. And then maybe 2 more of them? Or 4 more of them, the way that it works. Then we'll see if we can make this function. Alright, shop. Fuse. Wait, what? How are none of... Oh, I'm out of money! Okay. Alright, not a problem. Now, before we go, I'm just gonna, like, do a little bit of customization then. So let's go to plug-in chips. So we can see here very little gray space, very little gray space, big gray space. So we should have something in there. Let's go to any attack chips that aren't currently slotted. Yeah, like, why are we not putting some of these in there at the bottom? Like, why would you not have that in if you could? Yeah, critical up. It's only by 1%, but I'd want it. Here's my shockwave attack. kind of like that one. But also, are there any, like, support ones? So we've got our movement speed, but I could increase it by another 8%. Yeah, I like that. Oh, the effective... Okay, that's why. So you can't get it above 20% ever. All right, so... Wait, then take that out. How do you take it out? Right there. Okay. Yep, remove. All right, now I understand it. Although, it feels like if we add the... Yeah. So right now I've got it to 14%. Give me up to 18%. Yeah, take this out. And then we'll put in this one. And is there a way to condense it? Optimize. Yeah, just slam them together. All right. So then from there, if I wanted something more, now I'm questioning, could we do an attack up if I wanted to, or a critical up or whatever? Okay. Yeah, we can slam that in. And then is there anything else small enough to fit in there at the bottom? Nope. Shockwave? Nope. Charge attack. Everything's a little bit too big. Okay, well at least it looks better than it was before. Alright. And, for my last trick, what we're going to do is actually use that one that I just spent so much time customizing. So let's go to Skills, Plug-in Chips, Set Type C, Equip. Alright. Now hopefully I'll do a lot more damage, and with that we're going to save it very quickly and then go out and, you know, hit some stuff with our new swords. Oh, thank you very much to the Scorpion for the follow. Jab says, at my age, I find menus really confusing, and Carolyn is saying, in general, the more user-friendly they're supposed to be, the less I like them. I like detailed menus and lots of keyboard shortcuts. Tom Chick is a big proponent of lots of keyboard shortcuts. Make it as easy and fast as possible to get to where you want to be. Also, since we upgraded my large sword... Yep, let's get that in there. And then for... Yep, that's the set that's equipped, I think. And this one here will go for the Beast Lord. Alright. Now, on the whole... Oh, wait. Sorry, I probably want to fast travel. I've forgotten that you can do that now. Where am I trying to get to? Over here? Yeah, Pascal's Village, it's right next to a fast travel point. Let's cut out the travel, and we will go right there, because that was a lot of menuing. Transport, and we want to go to Pascal's Village. The Scorpion is currently doing a second playthrough of this game. This is my first playthrough. I know very little about it, but have been enjoying it, and what you might have come in on was just sort of figuring out how the skill and upgrade system works, or more specifically, putting into practice some of the things that had been shared by a previous visitor. But I hope you're enjoying it. I've been having a very good time with it so far. Alright, so Pascal's upstairs.
Oh, it's 9S and 2B, yes. Those machines cost quite the ruckus, don't you think?
We need to talk.
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Oh, man. I was just gonna get a drink. Pascal, why did you choose not to fight? We have been alive for hundreds of years. We lost countless friends time and time again. But losing friends isn't what scares me. What scares me is the fact that I've grown used to seeing those I care about die all around me. That's why I decided I've had enough.
Yes, 2B?
Alright, let's ask about the aliens. Do you know anything about the aliens? The aliens? You mean the ones that created us? I'm sorry, there's not much I can tell you. We've been fighting for centuries without a single message from them. I guess you could say the fact that they never give us orders anymore is also the reason that we quit fighting.
Yes, 2B?
Let's ask about the other machines.
Pascal.
Yes, 2B?
Aside from this village, are there any other machines that are cut off from the network?
I suppose that unpleasant songstress you so kindly defeated in the amusement park wasn't part of the network.
You mean that singing thing?
Oh, and of course there's the Forest Kingdom, but...
Forest Kingdom?
Yes, it's a vast woodland area not far from here. There's a group of machines there attempting to build a nation of sorts. They're quite hostile to outsiders, however. We can't so much as go near the place.
Where is it?
Northeast of the city ruins. You should be able to reach it by passing through the ruins of the commercial facility. If you go, however, be careful. Things have been rather rough there lately.
This Forest Kingdom sounds like something we should check out.
The Scorpion is also saying that it feels that they feel confused about the chip upgrade system even after having finished the game once. I think based on what I've seen, I'm very glad that they just have a make this automatic button. Like I can't figure this out. Just do it for me. That said, it looks to me like you can probably tinker with it a little bit to cater to a particular play style, and that's what I'm starting to experiment with now. To share what I was told, and we'll just go in here real quick. Let's go to here and we'll customize and take a look at equip chips. The way that it works is that, like, all the red ones are attack abilities, all the beige ones here are defense abilities, and then the yellow ones are support abilities. The little squares, or like the amount of space that they take up, that's the number that you see there. So you can see here that auto heal is like the bracket 6, so it takes up that amount of space. And the bracket 8 takes up a little bit more amount of space. And then here's a bracket 14 that takes up a lot more space. The more potent the chip, the more space it takes up in your memory. So it seems to me like the ideal way to do it is to free up or to maximize the potency of the chip relative to the amount of space that it takes up. Now, one thing that I don't understand is, like, why... Like, look, here's critical up 9, and here's critical up +1, which is a better quality chip that's 6. Why does this one take up less space? Where did that come from? Why is it like that? And I don't know the answer to that. It feels weird. So that's what I've worked out so far. It seems like there's more in the system that I haven't figured out. Yeah, Scorpion says that he didn't have to mess with it too much and did fine in the game in general. Oops. Okay, please disengage. Well, let's see if he sells anything. I just want to see if he has anything other to sell. I can't afford anything, but... Yeah, okay, so he sells different stuff. Boy, when you're farming for resources, the drop rate up would probably come in handy. That'd be pretty good. Alright. I knew that they sold different weapons. I wasn't sure if they sold different items as well. Still can't find my way to that. So I'm trying to get here. So we might as well fast travel to ruins near the tower. Hello to Dip with the fun animated emotes. I hope you're having a nice Saturday so far. Depending on the hour, every once in a while I'll be like, hey, I hope you're having a nice Saturday, and for them it's Sunday. Or like their time is off enough that they're in a whole different day of the week.
Say, 2B.
What?
When do you think you'll be willing to call me Nines?
9S works just fine.
Well, yeah, but...
Tubi...
This job can be pretty rough sometimes, huh?
We don't get to choose our assignments. And you should work on keeping your opinions.
This must be the commercial structure Pascal was talking about. The records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
What I was going to say is that Tubi doesn't speak very frequently, but is she voiced by Tara Platt? Because she sounds like Tara Platt, but pitched up a little bit. And she could be a completely different voice actor, but it sounds like her, which is a high compliment because I really like Tara Platt's voice work. All right. This is locked or depowered, so we're going to have to find a different way through. At some point in the game, I stopped changing my chip build completely for the last half to quarter of my first playthrough. I did it with the same chip build, and it worked out fine. Yeah, there's probably a lot of space in there to, like, really min-max after a particular...
No getting through here.
Maybe there's some kind of mechanism we could engage?
After a particular playstyle, but that might be...
If we were human, we probably would have gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
You're so serious, 2B. You know that?
Alert. Multiple machine life forms detected above our position.
Oh.
The Forest King.
Who the heck is the Forest King?
You're getting distracted.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a scanner. Combat was never meant to be my forte.
At least these guys seem...
He's just running away.
It's going to explode!
Level appropriate.
Huh? Hey, where am I?
What's that?
Hey there, guys. What's up?
This thing's weird, 2B. Let's kill it.
Wait, what? No!
Good idea.
No!
Okay, what was that?
Well, help. It was help.
Looks like the forest is just ahead.
So, there's a Japanese game developer that wears what appears to me, my eyes, to be exactly that head whenever he does interviews. Is that the guy that made this game? Because I never knew what that was supposed to represent until maybe right now.
For the enemy androids. Engage battle mode. Now fight for your king.
Here they come. Better keep your guard up.
I'm aware of how to fight. You just be careful.
I will, 2B.
Oh my god! Stop it! What is happening? Oh, the division between what she was saying and what I was doing. No, not on dry sand. Hold on. We got to change that message. So, Mordak, and hello to you, said, yeah, that's him. Let's switch this to... No, I certainly didn't feel that was very dull. I did feel sort of confused. You know, during the decisive battle, because that was very decisive, Continue. I was just unprepared for the fact that the attack kept coming. Like, you saw me dodge a bunch once. I was unprepared for them to turn around and just do it some more. So one thing that I learned there is, for the love of God, do not be standing in front of them when they do that mega charge. Now, I just have to work out how to get back there, and we have to get my body, because that's where all the chips are. Yeah, as Scorpion says, oh, don't worry, 9S, I know how to fight. As she's just getting bodied by this team effort of phalanx robots. No offense, but I do not want to fight you right now. I want my body back. We will be back in Throwdown soon, but I don't want to risk it. Boy, I got very subtly used to that speed upgrade. I do feel the difference. Now, fortunately, we died closer to the entrance than to where they are, so it shouldn't be a big deal to grab the corpse. Okay. Nope. Can I hide in this bush? I'm very intimidated right now. Retrieve. Yes, all of the enhancements. Dodge! Okay, but I really don't want to do this again. I am dodging so hard. Okay. Okay, turn out the secret...
Machines. They were talking about a king, right? I saw what looked to be a castle further in. Maybe we should take a look.
It turned out the secret to beating them was to mess up that formation, and then they were pretty easy to deal with. I only died like 3 times in my playthrough, but whenever I died, I just ignored everything and went straight for my body. Yep, and as Dougler said, and hello to Dougler. Yeah, I got mowed down. That is the robot landscaping team. They keep the brush in check by just slashing it to ribbons. So I want to see if, I feel like Beast Lord is probably well suited to killing the beasts. Okay, and now let's save it, because why wouldn't you? Quick save. And now, thanks to our handy-dandy new transport system, we can fast travel back here, or out of here if we want to. Let's do retrieve. So I'm curious, Scorpion, did you mostly do retrieves? Because I feel like I want the money and maybe some of the upgrade chips a lot more than a very temporary and a temporary helper of uncertain tactical value. Ouch. Hey, 9S, are you on break? Like, what's happening here? I am feeling inclined towards dropping this hammer upgrade. I feel like I just don't get it. Okay, it does some damage. I'm not sure if it has, I like the laser beam because, like, it shoots in that direction very hard, and it does a lot of damage to whatever it hits. Oh, okay. I see the value of the hammer now. Wow, it scattered them. Okay. So maybe it's good against like a cluster of enemies like that. I thought Big Hammer would be very good against like an individual target, but maybe the whole point is like, oh look, there's a clump of guys.
This place looks familiar. Oh, right. It's from that woman's photograph. I'll be sure to get her the coordinates.
Okay, that was sudden, but we did get the... Wait, are you alive? What is happening here? Okay, I'm gonna step down on attacking the wildlife right now. Although I think I could use some beast hides. We could always come back for them if we wanted. Oh, Douglas asked, can you ride the moose? Actually, you can. It's not something that I've tried to do, but if you... Let's see. Oh. Hold on a second. Oh, we've never tried to do it, and I want to try to do it, because I always forget. Let's go to items, and if you go to... maybe key items? No, that's materials. Animal bait. Give to an animal in order to ride them. Okay. Hey, as long as one of you eats it. Spam cubes. So, B. Yeah! There we go. I do not know if Douglas was being facetious or not, but the answer is yes, you can ride the moose. Ah, where's your king of the forest now, huh?
What is with these guys?
Don't listen to what they're saying, 2B.
Okay, I'm becoming a fan of the hammer. I get it now. Oh, hey, buddy. I think one of the builds that would be fun to play around with is I always like games where you can do a Wolverine build where you're basically just constantly healing. And I like builds like that because if you can work it out in a way that you are... Like obviously... Oops, hold on. If you can get it to a point where you are healing almost or more than you are taking damage, then you never have to worry about using the healing items. However, there is a possibility for that playstyle to become unfun if you are successful. Ouch. Hold on. I had the wrong, pod. I meant to do hammer. Okay, I was fighting your boss, but if you really want to go to his defense... By the way, Deadly Heal, I haven't actually looked at it, but I assume it's some sort of an upgrade where you heal every time you defeat an enemy. That's sort of the first thing that I would think about in terms of, like, what that would mean. Also, we've got some red diamonds around that I'd like to check out. Jab likes life drains. And hello to Ruination Ronin, who says, for the Forest King, yeah, life drains are fun as well, where, like, you heal by doing damage. Those are always a good time. Scorpion says, there is an auto-heal chip which auto-heals you to full health after not taking damage for 6 seconds, which is kind of powerful. Yeah, that sounds very useful. One of the reasons that I tend to avoid a lot of coverage or spoiler information about games is that every once in a while there'll be like a game that's really good until you figure out like the one build that just completely shatters the experience.
Nice shack.
Stay away from them! Leave this place! Leave now!
Okay, now wait, what?
Leave now!
Okay. Like, I'll leave. Okay, but your pig won't let me. Like, that's not on me. Okay. Hold on, we gotta... Okay. Let's take care of the pig first. I find the pig's attack patterns a little bit... Yeah, see? Much like the boars in Assassin's Creed Odyssey... Okay, wait, are we done fighting? Yes, alright. I mean, I hate your pig, but... Please, I beg of you. Yeah, I'll spare the animals. I don't... Fine, we'll spare your critters. Thank you. So why do you have all these animals here anyway? Long ago, I rescued a hurt animal. I do not remember the reason. The creature took a liking to me. She followed me wherever I went. We played together whenever we could. She was warm. She made me happy. Interesting. Now, if I find a creature that is weak or injured, I bring them here. I watch over them until they're healthy again. Thank you for sparing them. Please visit us again. Wow, he really let bygones be bygones very quickly. We'll see. Especially since we can see the corpse of other people that he encountered. Dougler's asking if 9S got wrecked. He's probably... Yeah, he's just over here. He takes sudden and intractable coffee breaks. Alright, let's talk. Oh, that's it. I bet we'll have a quest here later on. Jab says, I think Doom 2016 nailed it. If you needed ammo or help, then you go out and fight for it. I've heard good things about Doom. I have to assume that Doom 2016 is more fun to play than it is to watch. Okay. Which is the way with some games. You know, some games don't translate well to a viewing audience, but then when you... play it yourself, like, oh, this is what was fun about it. We've had some requests, I think specifically from Patikin. Patikin has, like, said that he'd like to see some Doom gameplay. And I think just this week it was on sale for... You know, just a couple of dollars. I don't think we picked it up yet, though. Alright, I don't see any reason to bother the moose. Epinomenon, who seems to know something about every game, says you can actually permanently lose the following quest here if you kill the pig without damaging the robot enough. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm glad that I was aborted from killing the pig, which was the next thing I was gonna go do. Also, I like it when games have little things like that. I like it when a game has something missable Also, the soundtrack was very loud, so I turned it down slightly for me. If that is an issue on stream, please do let us know, and we'll tweak the music volume further. Yeah, actually, if it's loud to me... Doom is by far the game I watch the most. It might be the case where having knowledge of the game greatly enhances the viewing pleasure. Possibly. Okay, this is some eco stuff. I'm not sure that I want to go over there. Alright. Also, it might be time to check the map and find out where I'm actually trying to get to. Hey everyone! Oh, how's your phalanx going? Hold on, I want to keep beating this guy up. Oh boy. Their bodyguards were late. No one's gonna mind if we sleep in. It'll be cool. The juxtaposition between this soundtrack and what's happening here, again, I really like it because it's so far removed from what any other game would be doing with this time. The Forest reminds me so much of the Shadow of the Colossus visuals. Yeah, if anybody hasn't played, they did a remaster of Shadow of the Colossus. Someday I'd like to stream it, because I actually haven't played the remaster. I have seen it, because we played the original. Shadow of the Colossus was one of the first... Whoops. Shadow of the Colossus was one of the first PlayStation...
So those machines had a king? But how can a concept like loyalty be understood by a machine?
Shadow of the Colossus was one of the very first PlayStation 2 games that we played after getting a PlayStation 3. And for a very, very long time, it was true that we had played many more PlayStation 2 games on the PlayStation 3 than any PlayStation 3 games. The Xbox... Okay, this pig is doing a good job of making me regret picking this fight. Oh, no! Oh, yikes. Yeah, also... No, that message is fine. Well, now we gotta go get that body. Yeah, as Jab said, Doom certainly would have been heavy metaling, and I've heard good things about the Doom soundtrack as well. Like, different games can strike a different chord. I appreciate how out there the soundtrack is in this game relative to what I would expect. Okay, so I need to go get my body. Nope. Yeah, the pigs won't bother me if I don't bother them. There is nothing more embarrassing than picking a fight and being worked that hard. So, now don't worry, for all the wandering, it wasn't actually that far. And I'm going to actually do a repair so that we have at least an extra set of hands if anything decides that it wants to be attacking. In Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I found the pigs to be, the big boars, to be among the most challenging foes in the entire game, because never once in the entire playthrough did I reach a point where I could consistently...
How are we supposed to reach that castle?
Predict their, You know something? Hold on a second. Let me, I'm not sure I want to put the animal bait in the river. Most video games would say, okay, just wherever you put it is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna really wimp out and not have a fight with these robots. I want my body.
is with these guys?
Don't listen to what they're saying, 2B.
Scorpion likes how 9S questions why the machines understand human emotions and thought, even though he's a machine himself. I guess 9S seems. I think we talked about this in the previous episode that we did of this. 9S seems very like space racist. Like he's like, oh, androids are great. Androids are awesome. Androids, you know, they have the truth of things. Those machines, though, like those artificial life forms, those are the ones that are extremely primitive and don't understand the way of things. Yep. Nope. Can I beat them? Well, maybe, but I don't want to risk it. As far as I know, and I could be wrong, but as far as I know, if I don't get my body back, we lose all of the upgrade chips that we had, and maybe some consumable items. I'm not all sure what goes down with the body, so I really want to make sure that we don't mess around and do something that you truly regret.
So those machines had a king? But how can a concept like loyalty be understood by a machine?
On that specific point, it is a little bit odd that, like, it seems like 9S feels a kinship for 2B. Like, he wants her to call him Nines, like, you know, to express some familiarity. Yes, please retrieve. Yes. All right. I like the fact that you can level up by retrieving the shattered remains of your own failure.
I'll never let you pass. Die and flies.
Okay, that wasn't the counterattack I was hoping for. Okay, I gotta figure out how to dodge over that. Hold on. So, again, just jump over it. There's a distinction for me between knowing what to do and then successfully doing it. Scorpion says you don't level up when you pick up that experience, you just get back to your current level? Wait, what, seriously? Hold on, do you actually go back to like level 1 when you don't have your chips? Because that would be, God, can you imagine not getting your body? What do you do? Just... Sorry, that is difficult for me to wrap my mind around. That would be such a setback. Alright, let's definitely retrieve. I don't really care for the soundtrack, says Jab, but in most cases I turn the soundtrack off anyway. Oh, sorry, let me look at the map, because we should probably have some sense of where I'm trying to get to. Over here is the answer. Yeah, because I've already been over here. I don't know what quest that was that I apparently walked past, but yeah, let's head towards the red diamond. If we can. I might need to work my way up to like a sky bridge or something. Nope. I feel a lot better when you see like a bunch of other corpses around, because like, oh, okay. At least others also had trouble at some point here. Of course, some of them might have been playing on a higher difficulty level. But let's pretend they were all playing on easy, and I'm actually doing well. There's enough stress in the world to worry about whether or not you're doing video games successfully. All right.
Yep, this looks like a king's castle, all right.
So Scorpion is saying maybe if you die too much, you go back to level 1. So maybe you lose some of your levels, but not all of them. That was a thing in, like, Asheron's Call, which is, wow, that's a callback. If anybody doesn't know that, that was like a comparatively, like it feels now like an early MMO. Not Ultima Online early, but, like, I want to say that that came out before World of Warcraft. And like lost a lot of players at the time to World of Warcraft. That was at least a story that I heard from my friends. I could have, you know, the order of things reversed. But in Asheron's Call, when you... Ouch. When you died, you could actually lose levels. Like, you would lose experience points, and, like, your skill set would go down, and if you couldn't get your body back, then that was like a permanent loss that you would have to make up for, and it was cumulative. So if you died multiple times... Oh, bye! Alright, I think he's dead. If you died multiple times in rapid succession, you could lose, like, hours and hours and hours of work. Hold on, this looks like an up, but I want to go across. B. Nope. Hold on. Okay, I got the dodge thing down. Now I just want to go up. Alright. Can I get up there from here? Nope, it looks at a minimum to be too high. Nope, and there's no wall jump. All right.
Watch out for hostile enemies, 2B.
Roger that, 9...
Huh? Wait, what did you just say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said 9s. Or at least something close to...
Cut the chatter and engage the enemy.
Ah.
Hold on, did we get the thing out of here? Also, we just picked up some Moldavite, which was one of the... I think we needed a single Moldavite for one of the upgrades, or one of the weapon upgrades, so I was very glad to have found that. Ronan is saying poor 9s, or 9S. So, Scorpion is saying you lose experience points when you die, probably like 1 level, I think. But if you don't get your body and then die again, then you lose that experience points permanently. Just call them by 9s. It's a fun little nickname. Yeah, I personally am overall a fan of, like, calling people what they want to be called. It seems to me like a very small concession for just sort of like making people happy. Oh. Okay, I did like the Looney Tunes just like battle dancing right off the edge and just pretending that gravity doesn't affect you until it does. Alright, I see a chest over there, so let's go get that. Oops. Hold on, guys, I'm taking what's in your chest. Okay, wait, no, I don't want to be out here yet. Hold on. Oh, hi everyone. Hey, she's gone. Let's get back to our rave. Crap! Hold on, I hear their big brother coming in here, so... There we go. So, wait, I want to get up, I think. Like, we saw a whole bunch of robots having a big party up there, and I want to go interact with them before we leave this building. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll take this too.
This part belongs to a machine life form.
Don't need this.
So Ronan is saying that the music did get loud. That's been a thing in this game. Let's notch that down. We'll go to settings, sound. Hey, wait a second. We moved this down last time. I know we did. Let's get it down to there. We don't need to be shouting over the. All right, now it feels slightly too soft, but we'll let it ride for a second. How do we get up to that third level? Yeah, it's too high to get there from here. Yeah, in the previous episode, we actually turned that down because it was a bit much. No, we can't get up there from here. Maybe you need like a triple jump or something. Maybe there's another upgrade to get. Here's why I wanted to get up there. See those guys up there? They've got a chest. And if I'm going to loot this castle, then by God, I want to loot every last part of it. But yeah, you can't progress forward from here. And if you go in here, then you can run up the tree route, but you can't get over here. Let me just make sure you can't cut this. Nope. And then this just goes outside.
Analysis. This part belongs to a machine life form.
Don't need this.
Okay, but what if I want it because it's in the world of a video game and I want to take it? Well, I guess we'll just go on with our lives then, because I can't figure out how to get upstairs. Oops, hold on. As Douglas says, yeah, Angel grabbing all the chests. Maybe you saved game, then adjusted the volume and exited. I could be. Yeah, maybe it didn't save the fact that I'd done that. Is the volume more balanced now? I turned it down. I think last time we did like 2 notches. This time we did 3. Oh. Hold on. And Carolyn is saying, like, maybe the game like has trouble remembering volume.
Don't let them take anything else from us.
Why did I jump directly in front of him? So much dodging. I have no defense for why this seemingly random group of robots is hitting me this hard. Whoops. Also, since it never ever says deadly heal like +1 or +2, I have to assume that the deadly heal is maybe like a consumable, that maybe for a particular amount of time, damage or deaths that you cause will cause you to heal up. But I should probably find it in the items menu sometime soon. Okay. I feel like I've lost all... Like, this is the dodge button, right? See? See her dodge? Oh, not this guy again. Crap. Oh, he's gonna be a lot more fun to fight on a 2D plane. Oh, this one might be out of my reach, but let's not give up yet. Hold on. Oh, come on. You can get your arms up that. Hold on. No. Oh, there we go. Okay. No. Oh, the camera angle. Hold on a second. Now we know it's possible. Okay. Okay. Need to go a little bit higher, though. Okay. More careful this time. Okay. Well, I don't have an immediate need for titanium alloy, but I'm sure I can make it work. Ruination Ronin says the spear bots are brutal. Yeah, so are the worm bots, the centipede guy here. No, that was too late. You know, this is going to take a very long time. I should probably just let this guy live out his best life. Well, I don't know. I've already got him half down. If I can just get a couple hits on that glowing orb. There's not even a good reason right now for me to care about killing this guy, except, like, it's just the principle of it. Strutting around here with his big glowing weak point, like no one's ever gonna be able to take him down. Damn it. He's so low on lives now that I keep thinking that any one of these... There we go. Well worth the 520G, I'd say. Speaking of spear, I'm gonna try the spear out, because we did buy it, and then I didn't use it for anything. So let's go to weapons, and I'm gonna set it to weapon set 2. Let's swap out this dagger that I don't feel a lot of reason to use, and we will pop in a level 2 spear. Equip. Yeah, let's see how this goes. As I say, it doesn't immediately feel as fluid as the sword swipes do, but it might hit a lot harder. I did see the ladder there. I just like to circuit the room once. And we can see something up there. Top of the screen. It's too high for me to get to from here, but now we know to go looking for it on the second floor. Yeah, Scorpion was saying hit the glowing orb. It's the everything else about that encounter that makes it hard to do. Every part of that monster does damage. Oops. Okay, so we can't go that way. There we go. And I'm just bad at hitting the glowing orb. Okay. Let's try to do this in one. No! Hold on a second.
Analysis. This part belongs to a machine life form.
Don't need this.
Does it smell bad? Like, pick it up anyway. I don't need the quarter that I find on the asphalt, but I'm gonna grab it because what if someday you need 25 cents? Oh boy, hold on. You walk under this bridge, there's immediately 2 bodies there. Let's retrieve one and repair the other. Ah, this asshole again? I mean, it's a different guy, but... See, it's hitting him ever without taking a bunch of damage in exchange. Okay, okay. Okay. How long can I keep this up? Maybe dodge the other way. Okay. Wait, where am I? I am here, yes. Okay, so, yeah, so I still want to go to the left, or sorry, left is the way to go, but there was a lot of stuff that I don't feel like I saw over to the right, so before I do that... Alright, this is the way that we came in. That was after 9S turned her nose up at the machine part. Was there any... Oh, hold on. Yep, there was some chests back here I never even looked at. Scorpion is saying it's so fun to chain dodges. It definitely feels satisfying to do it. I would like to do it with, you know, in a situation where I haven't just put myself into, like, dire danger. Oh, that was an altogether different place. Okay, hold on. I just want to make sure, because I was thinking that this was the floor that we'd come in on. Just to make sure that there's no obvious way to jump or... someplace else to go. Wait, there is a ladder here. Let's look down here. Oh, that was a one-way trip. Oops. And so was that. Okay. I think it's time to go back to the bridge where we were at. God, I love the movement speed upgrade. It just feels good all the time to be dashing. A broken woman felt the hand of fate somewhere very dark. Well, let's pick her up out of her misery by taking whatever she had on her. Yeah, as Ronan said, thank you, iframes. Exactly. I don't know if Azric is currently, like, in chat or near the keyboard or anything, but if there is to be a... Oh, hold on. There's a thing down there. Can I get that? I think I can. Oh, yeah. Okay. What is this? Do I push it in? Can I pull it out? I don't remember if I finished the question. If Azric was near the keyboard or something, I'm just curious if there was, if there's a target date for when that Tomb Raider trilogy might start, the playthrough. None of the games are especially long, like none of them are like 70-hour epics or something like that. You could probably cook through all 3 of the games in the Tomb Raider trilogy in, I mean, I would say in a total of 60 or 70 hours. They're not as long as some of the others. Hello. I'm the blacksmith, Masamune. I see you're taking good care of your weapons. However, I'd be happy to sharpen them for you if you wish. Sure. You can't actually... Oh, wait, hold on. I can upgrade Beastbane. Yeah, man. Sure. I mean, I'm not using Beastbane super frequently, but I don't see any reason not to upgrade something if I have the option, so... Okay, and he sells other machine items, like a machine sword and a machine axe. But I can buy these elsewhere. I don't know if they're less... I think they're 15,000 elsewhere. This feels like a discount. And yet, it would be most of my money, and I don't really need them, so... I feel like I'm all set. Ah, your white sword. My master honed that very blade long ago. He was a master craftsman who gathered 4 black and 4 white weapons and improved on them. But they spilled so much blood that my master sealed them away in various locations across the world. However, I wager that you would wield them in service of good. If that's true, then you can search for them in sealed shrines throughout the world. Yeah, oh, do tell. That might be all he has to say on the topic. Weapons are mirrors that reflect what's in your heart. Treat them with the care they deserve. Okay, well, that was unexpected, but at least now we know that there's like a secret... Oops! Secret weapon. Hold on, let me pick up this body and then we'll save it. Well, I'm really happy those are all fast travel points now.
We will protect the king with our million lives.
Don't give up the lich!
All hail the king!
Build up another nation!
Oh, that's right, we're using the spear now. I haven't even really tried this. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Everybody relax. The spear's okay. I mean, I guess it's particularly nice if you have a cluster of enemies that are directly in front of you, because it has some piercing that it gets to the dudes in the back row. I'm not sure if I like it as much as the sword. The sword just feels really fluid and just like it. Let's get another repair. Have another friend. Those machine weapons are the weapons you already have, but worse stats, and they mostly play the same way. Yeah, it feels like the same thing is true of the, what's it called? The Phoenix daggers. It's like, oh, here's something that's similar to the quick weapon that you already have, but not as good. Retrieve, since we already have an associate. Excuse me, 9S, you can get the hell out of the way.
Is this their king? That's an android. A Yorha-type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B?
Wait, what are we defining as let's go? Are we supposed to fight this thing? It just killed a baby.
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal from the black box of a fugitive known as A2. What you see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now kill her before she kills you.
Okay. The thing is, she doesn't seem super interested in doing that. 9S, you get out of the way. Can I talk to her? Hi, if I don't press an attack button, are you gonna murder me? What? 9S! Okay, well, I guess we're doing this now. Oh, God. I am never calling you nines. Hold on, hold on. Also, Ronan asked if I was excited. I'll let you know after I win or lose this, since that's going to have a direct impact. Oh, she fell over. Jesus Christ. Oops, well, I pressed it twice. Not much of a talker, is she? Wait, what's happening?
Why? Why did you betray us?
Command is the one that betrayed you.
Let's go after her, 2B.
Well, we're kind of locked in now. We're going to have a conversation later. Your performance review, 9S, is going to be very low. I hope you weren't banking on extra vacation time.
She's gone.
Operator, this is 9S. Patch me through to the commander.
Roger that, 9S.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced. You should probably keep your distance in the future.
Commander, why did A2 desert the Force?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Oh? Huh. 2B?
Yeah?
Let's go ask Pascal about A2. He might know something.
All right.
Pascal? This is 9S.
Oh, you survived. How wonderful.
Yeah, we're fine. But there's something we want to ask you about.
Of course. Anything.
Actually, it needs to be in person.
Understood. I'll open the gate we built to deter enemy invaders. You'll be able to reach the village through there.
Also, we can reach the village through this, I think. All right, let's go talk to, Pascal. Let's save it. I should also note, I am in no way angry about what just happened. Within the fiction, I would be royally pissed at 9S about that. Wait, where's Pascal's village? There it is. As the person holding the controller, I wanted to see if I could talk, and actually think it's pretty funny that 9S took that as an opportunity to just like, fuck it, open fire. You know, they could have lied and said something in her programming was corrupted and she became unstable. Oh, yeah, Ronan was saying that she, 2A or whatever her name was A-B? What was her name? Well, we're gonna find out here in the cutscene. But yeah, she got the better movement speed upgrade.
I'm surprised you wish to speak with me personally. Whatever is the matter?
It'll be faster if you just take a look at this recording.
I see. Information about this A2 android is indeed contained within our archives. We all understand her to be rather dangerous. However, she's never visited our village in person. My apologies. That's all the information I have.
I see. All right, thanks.
Let's stay sharp and head back to the resistance camp. We should run...
Hold on, I'll unpause it. Carolyn was just asking what had happened. So, an android came down and killed a little, like, what appeared to be a swaddled machine baby, and then just sort of stood there while we were ordered to attack her, at which point I was like, well, like, she doesn't seem to be hostile, so maybe I can talk with her. And then as I was approaching her, 9S just like full-on opened automatic fire directly in her face.
Check on our consciousness data and resupply.
Sure, resistance camp, I'll go there. I don't think I have any business here at the machine camp. Boy, I really like the fast travel. I'm so glad that we unlocked this. Like, there's experience and things to be found by, like, wandering the world, but once you've traveled those pathways a few times, you're like, alright, let me get to where I'm going. A2 probably had the hostile flag set, says, Caroluna. Scorpion
9S,
said...
why did you ask Pascal about A2?
Huh?
It's not recommended to interface with machines without consulting command.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Though I suppose such intense curiosity can be admirable, in its own way.
Thanks, 2B.
Still,
Okay.
machines are the enemy. Don't forget it.
Operator 60 to 2B. It is time for your regularly scheduled contact.
This is 2B. Nothing to report.
Listen, 2B. I was looking at images of flowers today and...
Flowers?
Yeah. There wasn't much left in the bunker's records, but I found one called a lunar tear. I bet you'd look really nice if you put one of those in your hair, 2B. It'd suit your stylish looks.
Don't need it.
Aw, don't be a stick in the mud. What kind of girl doesn't want to look good sometimes? I'll let you know if I find anything else cute, okay?
I don't need to hear about...
Operator 60 out.
Are we done? Everybody said their piece. Bot, do you have anything to say? Okay, so, Scorpion was asking, how do you do the glide? It's just holding A, usually after a double jump, but, like, let me just get a little bit of height here. Ugh. Okay, and there's a canopy there. Let me... I've got mail.
Mail notification received from access point.
Yep, hold on. I just want to show off the glide. So, yeah, if you just hold A, I just want to find someplace else. So let me just get a little bit of height, but after the second jump, I'm just holding A. Jump, hold A, and you just hold it all the way down and do the glide. Helps to prevent fall damage. I did not know that until a recent episode myself. And you start with that, by the way. That's not like a special upgrade or anything. Oops, that wasn't the guy. And then we're going back inside the camp. I just wanted to show off the glide. Because, yeah, it is, as far as I know, not something that the game ever tells you is there. And I only ever found out about it because I saw 9S doing it. Oh my gosh, Force, thank you so much for the resubscription. I hope you're having a great Saturday. We just finished up a pretty significant quest that involved a dead machine baby and a very lethal android who basically decided to stop killing me. Oops. Yep. Forest photo. This was a waterfall in the forest. I think I stumbled onto it one day when I was lost. But how did I get there in the first place? You're trying to help her memories out. If you're worried about anything, nope, we already talked to her. I'm good. Now, did I want to finish up my... Well, hold on. Before we do anything, let's see if I can do any upgrades, because I did get some crafting materials. I mean, probably not, because we just saw Muramasa. Yeah. So, like, warped wire, again, theoretically, we go and fight the dinosaur guys, right? I think. And that's all I need to upgrade this to level 2, or level 3. Kind of want to go do that. Okay, but let's just take a quick look. Do I need to upgrade my chips at all? I'll tell you what, let me just go see if I can already. Fuse. Yeah, I got a bunch of ranged attacks ups. Or anti-chain damage, which I'd really like. And max HP up. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's upgrade this to this. Now, offensive heal, recover 5... Oh, okay, so this is different than deadly heal. Recover 5% of the damage dealt as HP. That seems extremely useful for an attack build. And then here's deadly heal. Yeah, 5% of HP for every enemy defeated. All right, well, let's grab this, because it seems pretty cool. And then deadly heal. All right, I might look at slotting some of those, some of that stuff in. And then we've got some weapon attack ups, which doesn't feel super useful. Also, so just real quick, on the left-hand side there where it says range attack up, that one has like a little square inside of it. And even though this is the exact same thing, it's like a core chip. Is it better? And it's also smaller. Which is like, maybe it's a native one that didn't have to be fused that way. Maybe that's how that works. Maybe that's why some are smaller than their friends. Although this one doesn't have that. See how they're both weapon attack ups, but one is much smaller than the other? It's weird. Alright, I want to see if I can get in that deadly heal, or the offensive heal. Let's go to skills. Plug in chips. Type C, and let me just look at customize. So if I wanted to put in one of the attack ones, it might be support. Oh, maybe they're the ones that are equipped. Yep, okay, those, so the ones with a little square, those are the ones that are actually equipped. Yep, and Ronan said, aren't the smaller ones the ones that you have equipped? That, so, yeah, Ronan actually figured out. Ronan, have you played this, or did you actually figure it out that much faster? Okay, so that's not in here, so I bet it's under support. It is not. Under defense? I would really like anti-chain damage in there. Like, look at anti-chain damage. Turn invincible for 2 seconds after taking damage. I know that 2 seconds doesn't sound like that long, but that silence there was like 2 seconds. Maybe even less. That's a big upgrade. Deadly heal. Yep, or offensive heal. I want both of these. I need to take out something else if I want to have it. So let's take a look to what I've got. Melee defense plus 3, which reduces all damage, all melee damage by 10%. I get hit a whole bunch. And then we've got auto heal, which is really good. So I don't want to lose either of those. How about my defensive or support ones that I've already got in there? I don't know. I'm not taking out movement speed. I'm in love with movement speed. I'm gonna like get married to movement speed. Weapon attack up by 8%. The only reason I want to take that out is if I have something better. Because I bet you can get up to 20%. I gotta sell some of these. Or fuse them. Yeah, my critical is up by 3% overall. I bet I could, like, fuse something better for critical up. Counter an enemy attack to send back 30% of incoming damage. Do I ever do that successfully? It's like dodge into the enemy. Maybe I do it. I don't know. And then we got to like the weapon attacks and stuff. None of which is. So here's the trouble. I want to put in the offensive heal, except there's nothing I want to take out in its place. I'll tell you what, I could stand to lose this. Range attack up +1. It's only 4%. Yeah, let's take that one out. And now let's go, maybe now I've got enough space that I can get in the, what was it, support? No, it's defense. Alright, give me my very best offensive heal. Alright. And then deadly heal, yeah, no, we can't fit that in any place. No, we can't even get that in. Okay. Nope, slightly too large. How about this? Oh, sorry, that's still 6. Yeah, I need something smaller than 6. Nope. Yeah, even that. Okay. So we're going to have a little bit of gray there. But most importantly, now all of my outgoing damage acts as healing. And I think that sounds pretty cool. Oh, wait. While I'm here, let's just optimize the others just in case. So let's automatic to defense. Yep. And then for type B, we'll do automatic for balance. I'm not gonna go around with them too much. All right, I feel like that's all the shopping that I wanted to do. Force is saying this is news to Angel's producer. I'm gonna get married to movement speed, quotes Caroluna. Yeah, I love it. Like, look how fast she can dodge around. Aren't the smaller chips... Oh, Ronan has played it twice, so that was the answer to that question. So, yeah, I want to go back here and talk to... Oh, I think it might be the person with the giant red arrow over their head.
2B. Your timing is impeccable. Our android forces currently have a carrier deployed in the Pacific Ocean. It should be back here to resupply before too long. The Resistance is assisting with the mission, so I'd like to ask you to run a little guard duty. Seriously? Dead serious. There's a stockpile of missiles down at the shoreline that needs to be loaded on the carrier. And with all the machine activity lately, we need to stay on our toes. Of course, if you're already working on something for Yorha, I don't mind if that takes priority. Anyway, thanks in advance.
Oh, hello. Wait, we just heard this. I need a favor from you both. What is it? We're planning to recon expedition to the forest region, but before we can start, we need someone to head in there and set up a satellite camp. The enemies are tough, and I'd lose a lot of good people if we tried to clear them out. But you two seem like you can handle yourself, so... Got it! Head to the woods and clear out any enemies. That's the long and short of it, yes. Okay, that was actually a different quest. So, before we go to do that, I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to go see if we can get... Nope. I want to go see if we can get... Yeah, I don't want to fight this guy. Wait, what's this? Emil's item shop. This is new. It looks like that, that moon head that we saw before. Yeah, they're gonna pry movement speed from my cold dead hands.
These resistance types sure do use and abuse us, don't they? It's like they see us as a couple of gophers or something.
No complaining about your work. Exchanging information with the Resistance is a vital part of our mission. Besides, being a gopher is safer than being locked in combat all the time. Not dying beats dying any day.
Yeah, that's true.
Words to live by, literally. The reason I wanted to go over here before I even saw Emil's item shop is that, again, if the dinosaur guys carry warped wires or whatever they're called, I need 5 of those to upgrade the sword that I'm currently using. Like, it's not even like a boutique request. It's something that would actually come in handy. The only trouble is that it appears to spawn 1 dinosaur per visit, and they don't always drop the thing, if I'm even correct that they do it at all. Okay. That's what I think of your floor. You know, 9S, you're always so ready on the trigger finger. Why don't you go fight whoever it is that's making all that sound? Actually, I don't see them either. Oh, Scorpion has to take off. Scorpion, have a great, I guess, dinner. So I guess have a great evening. And thank you so much for stopping by. All right, I mostly just want to head over here. We are not at the end, but we're getting close because at noon today, Eastern time, which is little bit more than half an hour. Pardon me. Twitch.tv/morethanamia will be doing a watch party over at her Discord. Oh, it's the item shop.
Proposal. Use pod fire to force him to stop.
Hello? Why? I mean, I'd be mad at me too if I got shot as a means to stopping, but why can't I? Oh, there we go. Ow, 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 ow. Hey, I remember you from the other day. Sorry I got startled and ran away, or rolled away, I guess. Anyway, my name's Emil, and this is my shop. Want to buy something? I've got the best prices anywhere. Oh. Yeah, I think I do. Emil sells some really good stuff. Like Critical Up +3 that I can't afford by half, but... yeah, another one of these? Wow. 20% chance that 40% of damage taken is dealt... nah, that requires you to take damage, so I don't like that. Hey, here's one. 15% chance of reviving with 30% health upon death. Overclock? Wait, slow time for 2.5 seconds after perfect evade? Oh, I want so many of these things. What's Taunt? Taunt raises player and enemy attack power to 280%. What's Taunt? Is that a button? Dougler says, dude, I'm hosting it so Mia doesn't spend more on something I can supply for free. Oh, yeah, yeah, Dougler, it is taking place on Mia's Discord, but yes, you are the one hosting it, so I'm looking forward to it. Okay, I'm not going to buy anything here right now, because I feel like I want to save up some more money. You want to know where I live? I didn't ask that. Well, I live deep, deep underground. Picture something deep and then go deeper. Feel free to visit me anytime you want. Uh-oh. Wait, what does that mean? Is this... am I going to have a hard time finding Emil after this? Wait, what is this? Wait, suddenly she sells other stuff. Including things that I want, I think. Like warped wire. That I... like, that's what specifically what I came out here to find. I don't know why she suddenly changed up what she sells, but I want probably most of these things. The only trouble is that I don't know how much. Let's buy at least 10 warped wires because they look dirt cheap. And I think that's what I actually came out here to get. Let's get at least 9 stretch coils. And then these are comparatively very expensive. I don't know that I need these, but what if I do want them? Fuck it. Let's drop 8 grand or 4 grand on these. All right. Hopefully that's enough to do some. So if I speak to her again, does she
friendo?
Switch up?
Welcome.
Hold on. Bye. Nope. Okay. So this time it's the same stuff. All right.
Thanks, friendo.
Garaluna very much wants to move away from the music. Force says secretly feeds, or right, secretly feeds GG less than Lenny, so he won't throw it up, and then me and my human brain is superior to your cat brain. Alright, well, actually now the whole reason to come out here to fight this thing feels a little bit redundant, but at least I can still get kicked in the face. Okay, I don't want to fight level 80 what's-her-face, so let's head back and do the upgrade. I may or may not be able to afford it, because I did just spend a lot of cash on things that felt like maybe it was a limited time option to get them. So I don't have any regrets, but I could also probably sell some chips. I do have like a lot of extra... Uh-oh. Damn it! Okay. Well, see, now I want to go get this stuff. Boy, after, like, what is this, episode 4? Like, 3 episodes of not doing any upgrades at all, it turned out that what I needed to do was story missions, and then we'd suddenly have enough to do all the missions, or all the upgrades. Yeah, so Young Justice was made by, or like, I think the showrunner was Greg Weisman, who was also the creator and showrunner on Gargoyles, and I loved Gargoyles. I do not understand why that intellectual property has been left to languish. There's so much potential and possibility left in that world. It was a very, very smartly designed universe in that it has what feels like infinite possibilities. And really interesting and well-written characters, and I would love to see a... Yep. Yeah, the warped wires. Look at that. I bought 10. We only needed 5. Yeah. Upgrade this. This is the sword that I'm actively using. Now, in terms of this, it looks like I don't need any money to upgrade it again, but I would need some other parts that I've never even seen. Same thing goes for here. And then I'm just low on cash if I wanted to update this. The stripped screws. Yeah, look. The stripped screws would go into Beastbane if I ever wanted to update that. And I only need a little bit of cash to do Ancient Overlord. That's as far as we can take it from here, but there are craftsmen in the world that can raise it to level 4. If I ever meet someone like that, I want them to teach me all they knew. Come again. You know who I bet can raise it to level 4? Masamune. Living in the machine living in the forest. I bet that's the person that can do it. Forrest says, I imagine it'll be picked up again someday. I actually read an article that, you know, said that they at one point were like into the scripting phase of doing a live action Gargoyles movie, and then it didn't wind up happening. But here's another just sort of point of information about it. Greg Weisman makes nothing off of Gargoyles. He created the series. He created the characters. I mean, I am confident that he had a team of people, like other writers, that helped to flesh it out and to help develop it. But the point is that, like, when you see a what's the phrase that I'm thinking of? When you see like a rerun of Gargoyles, he's not making royalties off of that. He's openly said, and not in an angry way. Like, he continues to work with Disney. Like, he's not bitter about it, but he just acknowledges the fact that he dedicated several years of his life to developing this entirely original intellectual property that has gone on to be aired in syndication and on like Disney Plus and other stuff, and he gets nothing for it, which feels a little bit frustrating to me as someone who thinks that creators and creative minds should be properly compensated for their creativity. Current destination. Yep. We can also go stamp collecting, stamp collecting, stamp collecting. I feel like this is probably a good place to call it for now. We've had a good run of it and done several upgrades and seen some new story content, and it's been about, what is it, yeah, little over 3 hours. So let's go find somebody fun to raid, and what we'll do is see you guys in the More Than a Mia Sandbox Discord in just under half an hour now. That'll give me a little bit of time to grab some food and get settled in for what I expect to be a very entertaining afternoon, where I was about to talk about Greg Weisman also was the showrunner on Young Justice, and I've never seen Young Justice, but based on the writing quality and the character development that we saw in a television series that just aired mid-afternoon on Fox, like, it wasn't like some prestige you know, like HBO animated series or anything like that, and he put a ton of work and thought and effort into it. So I am very curious to see where things go with Young Justice. So we will call it here. Kirluna Singh, thank you for the stream. Centrifugal Force, thank you very, very much for the resubscription, and we will see all of you guys again here hopefully tomorrow morning for another episode of, to be blunt, something that I doubt very much will be NieR Automata, because we've accidentally started up a couple different games, and we will probably be enjoying one of those and then some additional streams throughout the week. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.